Sunday we're going to be going to Grandma's house, and she has a pool. So we're going to have Sebastian splash around in a pool. Man, guys, this does not want to flow. There we go. There it is. Sweet. We're going to put a little more on there just to make sure, just because that didn't want to flow. There we go. That looks nice. What's up, Demon? Thanks for joining. So that what's the Zelda character's name for that necklace that we want to make? What'd you say it was? It was Nipa or something? I haven't played Breath of the Wild, but someone actually asked about commissioning that a long time ago, and we came up with that concept and the design, and been wanting to make it for a while. And now we actually have the spare money to be able to make it without a buyer. So yeah, we'll probably take the plunge on that one. Mifa, that's what it was. So yeah, we I will not be making it. My partner will be making it. He's a lot better at the custom fabrication stuff than I am. And he said he wanted to do it, so I'll have to facet some stones for it. Probably 2 Triforces, I think, and 2 rupees. But yeah, we saw the headdress, we're like, we could totally make that like an elegant necklace. And it would look really good. Come on. Nothing wants to flow on this this ring here. I even cleaned it. Maybe I didn't clean it well enough. Oh, they actually don't want me to do the other prongs. So we just won't do those other prongs there. That is fine with me, since this does not want to flow. Now we just gotta get it off. Gotta get the solder off of there. Okay. We're just gonna cut it off. Alright, our next one, we gotta retip a bunch of prongs. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I keep asking that. My little brother's boyfriend is in town from Germany. I met him yesterday. He's very, very nice. And I'm looking forward to taking him to a really good restaurant called, like you guys have never heard of it, Benihana's. To a really nice restaurant called Benihana's, you know. But neither of them have ever been to Benihana's, and there's no Benihana's in Germany, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, you can see how the other half works. Yeah, how you doing tonight, Jade? Thanks for joining. I gotta put this in the cleaner, and I gotta steam off the other one, and then we'll keep going. I'm back. We're back. Yeah, it's good. Sorry guys, I'm on some iffy Wi-Fi tonight. Yeah, it got too hot to handle. We're on some real iffy Wi-Fi. But yeah, we're gonna put a new crown on this. Let me show you. So if you look, see those prongs? Like that one doesn't even like have a prong on it, and all the rest of them are super thin. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that as well as size it. So let me go grab the crowns. Yeah, Monday I'll call the internet guys and see if I can get a router actually set up out here. Whoa! Hellfire, Akari, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the rough crowd. How are you doing tonight? You had some seriously iffy net earlier when you were trying to work. It was so frustrating. Yes, it's very frustrating. You said that Thor hammer video to 10 people? Wow, thanks, dude. I really appreciate that. Alright, so we gotta go to 5.5. We're currently at 4.5, so we gotta size up. Always roughing it, I know. Well, I called Comcast, right? I called Comcast, and they're like, yeah, we could totally do that. We could put a router in. And I'm like, sweet. And then they're like, are you the main account holder? And I'm like, no, my wife's name is the main account holder. And then they're like, oh, well, we can't do anything with you. Bye. And then they hung up. So I have to have Sandy call them because apparently I'm not allowed to do anything on the account. Yeah, good old Comcast over here. Oh, what am I doing here? We gotta go like that. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna file the side of this just to give me a little more gold to work with here. Because on the edge of the band is typically always very thin when you get these really old ones. So I'm just gonna file that to thicken it up a little bit since we gotta put some gold in there to size it up. What's up, Omega Sonic? Figure they'd lead with the question that determines if they can do anything. Is it plugged in? Yeah, I should have just told them I'm Sandy. I should have been, yeah, I'm Sandy. Oh, maybe I'll do that. What's up, Jan? Thanks for joining. Alright guys, so now we gotta size this up. One size. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it. I mean, I would totally switch to CenturyLink if they had what do you call it? If they had fiber optic in my area, but they don't have fiber optic in my area. And so, why would I pay a little more money for even iffier internet on DSL when cable is superior? Alright, we're going to go ahead and bring this down like that, bring this up like that. There we go. I think that's a good view right there. This one's got to go to 5.5. I think it already is. Yeah, this one's already 5.5. Cool. So this one now what we do, now we've cut it, we've opened it up to where it needs to be. We're going to find a piece of gold that'll fit in there. This might be a little big. One moment, work is texting. Okay, we're good. Alright, that's 5.5, so let's go ahead and find a piece. Have I tried Verizon Hotspot? No, I haven't. And the reason is because it's not wired. Like, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, and if it's not wired, like, in, I wonder how that will be. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, for work? I guess I haven't tried that. But I also, I don't know, Verizon and their prices are kind of, they like to gouge their customers, I feel like. Shh. I'm not saying Verizon's not good. I'm just saying Verizon likes to gouge their customers.
Yes.
Yeah, not for my net at home, for work. I guess, yeah, I could check that out. Oh man, so I had someone go to my website and hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Someone went to the website and here in Minnesota, and they're getting a repair done with me. So I went to meet them to pick up the ring and stuff, right? And this is my first time meeting this person, and so we figured out where to meet and all that good stuff. And then we met up, and it was just the craziest, like, I don't know how to put it. It was a very odd kind of experience, because normally I introduce myself, tell the person about myself, and this person was just like, yeah, I know all about you. I watch your streams. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. It felt really cool. And I was very, I guess you could say, humbled by it. Because it's like, wow, you know, this person's putting a lot of trust in me. And they watch my work and they really appreciate it. I don't know. It's a really cool feeling. You use fizzy fiber, and there's always an issue. They don't update in their cable. Oh, no. Alright, so now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to put some solder. Again, for sizing, we use hard solder, which just means it has a higher melting point. So if we ever have to do any other work on the ring or around this area, it won't just fall apart on us. I do love solder. Stream is doing its job. Yeah, right? Oh no, that sucks, one of a kind gamer. Alright, so it's still lined up on the other side, so we're going to go ahead and flow solder on that other side too. Again, sorry for the super brightness. I can't help that I have to have a lot of light for this job. And the camera just does not like the reflections. So we're sizing this ring up a full size. Technically we're sizing 2 rings up because they're soldered together. We're just going to make sure that it flowed through the inside here. There we go. Don't see any brightness, but the head. Yeah, exactly. My head is blinding you guys too. It made Verizon worse when they bought Frontier, as Frontier's infrastructure was already horrible. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Right here, you guys want to see it? Alright, so there is the piece of gold that we put in to the ring. And now we're going to shape it and clean it up so it looks nice and pretty again. Sometimes you think citrine is too stunning. Citrine is very beautiful. So again, we need this at 5.5, so we're just going to tap it. The piece of stock that we put in, we're just going to tap it just a little bit. What this will do is it'll round out that piece a bit more and get us right to where we need to be. Alright, now before we start filing, we're going to pull out that other one that we built the prong up on. So here's the one, right there's where I built the gold up. The diamond's no longer about ready to fall out. And now we're going to do some cleanup. So we're gonna make this prong look nice. What I'm doing here is I'm just filing around the edge of the prong. So what that does, it gives it a little bit of a flashing, so that like hair and clothing and stuff won't catch. So you got 2 rings that need to make over big time. The guy did an iffy job. Uh-oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. What happened to the rings? So now I'm just cleaning it up so that we can polish it and make it look nice. Got to get in this crevice, this crevasse. If ever you need repairs on your jewelry, sending them to me. Oh, thank you, Demon. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. The bands are iffy looking. Gamer, you gotta tell me what that means. What do you mean by iffy looking? Is it just like, is it really pitted? Are there a lot of pock marks in it? Or what? It just, it's looking at me. It's looking at me funny. Alright, so we got that. Next we'll do this one. Alright, so we have it at the right size. Now we got to file the sides so that they're nice and even. Cheap looking, like he rushed it. You should post pictures in the Discord. I'd love to see it. You don't. I don't like the way my ring looks at me. Oh, thanks, Demon. That means a lot. When you and Yar visit, I'll teach you guys how to size a ring. I'll teach you guys a little bit of repair. Alright, so now we gotta file this outside. What we're doing is we're just blending that piece of metal in that we added. Stones are good, holders are nice, but the ring is just meh. Best way to put a brushed finish on a ring. Which way are you going with the brushing? Are you going like perpendicular to the ring, so like this way, or do you want to go with the ring, parallel with the ring? So what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting the line back in. By the way, how you doing tonight, Meredith Spawn? Thanks for joining. I gotta be careful because if this slips, it'll cut my thumb open. And that's never fun. I hate doing that. East to west, okay. So, perpendicular to the ring. My favorite way to do it, there's a couple ways you can do it. Here, I'll show you. One sec. Just got to get this line defined. How must it feel to work in one of the last industries that still values repair versus replace mentality? I mean, it feels great, especially because when times are hard, when like economy-wise, that's when my business picks up because no one wants to replace, you know. So it's great. All right, so let me just rubber wheel these real quick, then we're gonna polish them, and then I'll show you how I do brushing. Alright guys, check it out. So remember how that looked earlier? There. Ha! The camera's not even up. What are you doing, Ryan? What are you doing? That's the wrong ring. Oh, that doesn't look like I worked on it. There you go, look at that. Boom. It's a little iffy because it's so thin, but they don't want me to do a half shank on it. So we'll put it back on the mandrel, make sure it's nice and round. Long ways all the way around. Meredith Spot, dude. The way I describe it is with the ring. Are you going like? Are you going with the ring, so this way, or are you going perpendicular to the ring this way? Oh, thanks, Jan. Thanks, Jade. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to replace the crown on this. So we're gonna reset the diamond. So I gotta remove that, the stone. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Thanks for joining. With the ring, okay. Alright, so the way that I do that here, I'll just do it on the bottom of this. Pretend like this is just a plain band, right? There's a couple tools that you can use. You can either use a very, I don't even think I have one, just because it's not as efficient. But if you have sandpaper, you can just use sandpaper on like a file, and you just go like this the whole way around to give it a nice finish. The quicker way is to use a sandpaper roll like this, and then what I suggest is using a fresh part of the sandpaper roll. So I just remove the dull part here, and then you just go like this. And then you get a nice finish on it. You get a nice finish like that. And likewise, I do the same thing if I go side to side. I just very lightly run it over it like this. Like that. Just going side to side. Then you get a really nice side to side brushed finish on there too. So yeah, what's up, Warspite? Thanks for joining, dude. Just wanted to tell me that she loved it. Oh, good. I'm really happy about that. Awesome. Good. Good. Warspite, you're gonna have to remind me. You're the Thor hammer, right? Thor hammer? Literally only jewelry she's gonna wear. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, good. Woo! I didn't want to get you mixed up with anyone else. Yeah, dude, I posted that. I posted it all over Reddit. By the way, the Marvel Reddit, the Marvel subreddit is going insane over your pendant. Just want you to know that. I'm really glad that she likes it. Yeah, I posted it in our Discord too, guys. If you didn't see the Thor hammer pendant, she hates jewelry. Good, I'm glad she liked it, man. I think it's a good size too, you know, right? It's a really good size, and I think it fits really well, and it really stands out too. Yeah, man, Warspite, if you want to post that around, I mean, and just mention my name or even link to my website. I will not say no to that. You got into 3D printing. That's awesome, Dave. What have you been printing? If you haven't seen it, oh well, you can either jump on here. Actually, I think it's on my Instagram. Can someone do exclamation Insta? I put it on my Instagram too. Good, man. Warspite, also thank you for your patience. I'm really sorry that so we chipped the original stone, guys, and then I cut a whole new stone, and then I'm like, I don't like how this looks, so then I cut another stone. And yeah, so there it is. So thanks again, Warspite, for letting me know. I'm really happy. You made some masks. That's kind of cool. Have a good one, dude. The subreddit name is literally just Marvel. Marvel. M-A-R-V-E-L. Like the movies. Marvel movies. Yeah, guys, I posted in there earlier, and people are going crazy. I think we have over 3,000 upvotes on it right now in the subreddit, the Marvel one. Our next one. Let me show you a picture. So our next one we want to do is it's Mipha from what is it? Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, and it's her hair piece, but we designed it so that it could be worn as a necklace, and this is kind of what we're thinking here. Let me actually, I wonder if this will. Where's my camera? Oh, there's my camera. Let's see if it'll pick up this. There it is. So it's gonna be like a really intricate, kind of elegant necklace. All those little dots are chains that'll be kind of connecting it. So we're gonna have 2 Triforces, 2 Rupees, probably a Star Sapphire in there somewhere. So I think it'll be really cool. I'm excited. Posted in gems and jewelry. Awesome. I'll take a look after the stream. All right, so we gotta take out this this crown here. So the way we do that, this crown actually has a peg in the bottom of it. So a lot of crowns, you can see the peg right there. See the little sparkle thing right here? So a lot of crowns have a peg that goes through, and that's what gives them the stability. So we're gonna go ahead and heat up the bottom and pull it out the top. Whoa! Thank you so much, Altered Brit, for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the rough crowd. How you doing tonight, Brit? Right now we are pulling out an old crown, and we're gonna set a new one in there. Yeah, and then we were looking, and the character also has a choker, and I was thinking we can make a set and make a ring that is basically like the choker, right? I think that'd be really cool. That would be really cool, actually. All right, where is it? This one's done, right? Cool. Let me just write down what I did here. Alright, this ring is good to go. Got another one in the cleaner. Alright, so now I gotta find a crown that's gonna fit this diamond here. They had an old 6-prong in there. Perfect. Look at that. Just look at it. Sorry, this camera likes to shake. Likes to shake. I'm still getting used to streaming this stuff, guys, so bear with me. Alright, so we're going to set it in there. What size is that? This is probably like a 1/4 carat. Actually, this might even be less than a 1/4 carat. This might be like, I don't know, maybe 17, 18 pointer. when I say that, when I say pointer, when you're talking about smaller diamonds, like really small diamonds, they're actually called mellies, spelt like melee. Oh, that's really cool, Dave. That's sweet, man. But what it is 1 carat has 100 points in it, right? So if I say it's a 1 point, it's 1/100th of a carat is how much that diamond weighs. And so when I say 17 points, then it's 17 out of 100 carats is what that weighs, basically, if that makes sense. Okay, so now I'm going to flow solder down in there. Don't know if we can get a good camera shot on that. Sorry. I think that's as good as we get. You always say melee wrong because of video games. Do you say melee? I mean, if you really want to bother people, you can say melee. That's what I used to do as an apprentice. So whenever we solder in crowns, we use easy solder, because if we ever have to get them out, we don't want stuff around them to melt. So we're going to grab an easy solder. Just has a lower melting point is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and put some flux in there. Oh, you say like punching melee. I mean, it's literally spelt the exact same, just pronounced differently. I wonder if it's pronounced differently just so that people don't think you're trying to pick a fight. Four of the arrows broke. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. I can't say that I've ever 3D printed anything. I will be 3D printing in the future. But yeah, otherwise I have not ever 3D printed. My friends do. My friends actually, one of them has a ton of 3D printers and they just have fun with them. Okay, so now I just gotta make sure the solder flows up. So you can have solder, let me see if I can show you quick. You can have solder flow like that, but that's just a surface thing, and the crown will actually break. So I gotta make sure it flows in, like upwards, up in the crown area there. So we're gonna keep heating it here. There we go, it flowed up. Sweet. I tried out Halo back when it came out, and I did not enjoy it. I'm a big Counter-Strike guy, though. And I like PC. I really like PC for shooter games. Just because I like mouse and keyboard. So, no, I never actually played Halo. Or, enjoyed Halo, rather. You're printing a couple of prototype rings for your Frozen S right now. Ooh. Alright, this one we just have to do a multi-tighten. Make sure that all the diamonds are tight. So we'll go through and do that. Captain America's helmet. Wow. I have a Captain America gemstone design. Actually, I've been meaning to cut that. There's not very many. It's not very many facets, and it would come out really, really neat. And I mean, if the Marvel community on Reddit really likes that hammer, can you imagine how they'd react to a gemstone that looks like Captain America's shield? Oh, they'd lose their mind. They'd go nuts. There we go, nice and tight. Might need to change the setting or use different resin, but it works for what you need right now. Zelda isn't PC? Okay. Okay, the last Zelda game I played was Ocarina of Time. And that was back when I couldn't afford to have a PC. That was back in the Nintendo 64 era. What's up, Tom? Thanks for joining. What's your story, Dave? Alright, now we're going to do a setting. We're going to set a diamond. Hope you guys are ready. I agree, Jan. Same with Super Smash Brothers. Honestly, the N64 Smash was my favorite. By far. Hands down. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of clean up around the base of the crown here. This is just a silicone wheel. Oh, and Harvest Moon and Ogre Battle. Ogre Battle 64 was amazing. Alright, I have never played a game that is nearly as good as Ogre Battle 64. Like, in that style. Ogre Battle 64, hands down. You watch a guy speedrun it all the time? Dude, Ogre Battle had so many like little nuances to it. And yeah, Harvest Moon 64 just gave you that like, I don't know, man, it's like it's a nostalgic vibe from it. Like I absolutely love what's like the Harvest Moon one on steroids? Stardew Valley. Absolutely love Stardew Valley. But it is not Harvest Moon 64. They've never been able to mimic the feels of Harvest Moon 64. Stardew Valley, I'd say, is the closest to it, 100%. Wario's Woods. I never played that. I was never a big Mario fan. I'm still not a big Mario fan. You still do Smash on a projector, huh? That's pretty cool. My buddy says that he really liked the Smash on GameCube, and I'm like, it felt a little laggy to me. I don't know, it did. You're playing Stardew Valley on Switch right now? Yeah. Time in Portia and my time in Sandrock, I think. Spiritual continuation of Harvest Moon. But their day cycle is so tight on time. Oh, that's too bad. Mario taught you to read, count, play cards, and colors. Wow. That's awesome. Alright, so now we're going to set the diamond. I like to use what's called a 90-degree burr. So a 90-degree burr looks like, well, a 90-degree burr. Let's see if I can zoom you in so you can actually see it. There we go. So it's got flat sides. It's got a flat 90-degree side, and it's got a tip. There's many ways that you can cut seats. I do all mine at once here. What's up, Airball? Airball MC? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. They had a lot of Mario educational games. Oh, really? That's interesting. I'm trying to get the focus on here. So what I do is I just come in, just like that. So here, let me show you what it looks like then. You'd rip logs apart. That's awesome. Ha! Alright, check it. So now we cut seats. Those are called seats because that's where the diamond is going to sit on. It's right there. And that also allows us to be able to bend the metal over the stone. Alright? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? What's up, Apache? Thanks for the work, Lurk. Always appreciated. Make sure my wife's not texting me. Alright, we're good. Alright, so then we're just going to go ahead and just set that in there. So I always pull opposite prongs because it helps keep the stone nice and centered. Now these prongs are obviously very, very long on there. So I'm just going to kind of trim them down a little bit here. Oh gosh, it's so hard to get this into focus, man. There we go. You got into D&D. Wow, congratulations. I just introduced my my partner's kids to D&D for the first time. And him actually, and he they really liked it a lot. They learned what a natural one will do to you. That was a fun time. We gotta do that again. Alright, so now that I trimmed them, I'm just pulling them down so they're all right on the diamond, nice and snug, before we clean them up the rest of the way here. You haven't resumed your D&D campaign in like a year now. Yeah, that's the problem with getting older, is you just don't have time. Like, my friends and I, we had a D&D campaign going for, I think, a couple years. And we played pretty often. But, I mean, that was back when, like, I had no responsibilities except for showing up to work, you know, and I was younger. So yeah, it just gets harder as you get older. I don't know how people my age can do like a full-time adult job and their hobbies and whatever other responsibilities they have on top of like doing like a scheduled D&D kind of game. I don't know, I've never been able to do it myself, but I also have like, I don't know, I've always got something else going on. Also, I guess it doesn't help that Sandy doesn't really feel like playing Dungeons and Dragons very often. I do not know the Court of Owls from DC. I mean, it's probably easier when your significant other is into the game as well and wants to continue, like, play it and all that stuff, you know? But yeah, when it's like, Sandy will be like, hey, let's go to the zoo today, you know? Or we gotta go grocery shopping, right? That's the worst. You know, it's just like, well, sorry guys, I don't have 4 to 5 hours to devote to Dungeons and Dragons. Unless we literally plan it like a month ahead of time. Then we might be able to make some time. That's awesome, Dave. You're on a roll, man. Nope, not that one. There we go. I'm trying to get in this little crevice here that's hard to polish up. Yeah, I imagine those horns will probably break fairly easily, don't they? Oh yeah, so the reason why I'm streaming tonight, guys, is because tomorrow night I don't think I'll have time to stream. So I'm gonna I'll probably be polishing and QCing tomorrow, which is not a fun stream thing to do. I also don't have a camera set up over by my polishing station, so yeah, that's why we're here. All right, one sec. I gotta finish this up on the polishing wheel. Polishing what? All the rings that are done being repaired. Yeah, so we don't just, so it's more efficient to go through and repair all the rings and then polish them all at once. Sorry, Airball, we, unfortunately, we only speak English here because it makes it easier for my mods to moderate and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it that way, all right, man? What are you going to be making, Dave? Let me give it to me. Demon, where's your husband? Where's your husband tonight? He's normally always here. Always here. Is he busy now? How are you going to get him to retract, Dave? How are you going to get him to retract? All right, here, you want to see the crown now? The final piece? All right, check it. Boom. Look how much better those prongs look. Camera doesn't like being all the reflections. See that? See all that meat on there now? That's going to last them another 20 years or whatever. However long it's been for the last one. It's crazy. People tell me, I'll be like, when's the last time you had the service? And they'll be like, 30 years. And I'm like, oh my gosh. What? I'm surprised this thing's still standing. All right, so what did we do to this? We sized it up twice, 2 sizes up, head and set. There we go. They take good care of it? Yeah, I guess. It's crazy. Some people don't even like know how long they've had it, and then they're just like, yep. Do you have all the 18s? Yeah. 20s. 20s? We had a bunch of 18s.
I think 18s are done.
What?
They're in the polishing. So I don't know if they're done or not.
No. I think we grabbed the wrong box.
You sure?
Did you grab all of Forrest's? Do they want it all tomorrow? We've been working on next week's work.
Shit. Those the right dates? Was it
Yeah.
18?
This one's a rush. You want all these tomorrow.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry. I didn't even realize that. I'll do this one. Hi, partner guy.
Hi.
That's why you have a month sub ahead of your husband. He's playing WoW Classic. Oh. That explains a lot. Alright, one sec, guys. Let me, like, figure out where I'm at here. Bitsons can go. He's picking them up Sunday.
Okay. Want some of these?
Yeah. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright guys, so now we're going to size a ring to a 5. Look at that thing. Whoa. Big old diamond here. Going to size 5. That's 2 size, 5.5. Size and a half down. So what we do is we use these little markers and we just score it, and that tells us how much to take out. I'm just going to make both ends flat. And then we're going to bring them in. Yo, what's up? What you looking at? Thanks for joining. How you doing today? Welcome to the rough crowd. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that, dude. Hope you are doing well. Alright, so I bent it so that there's a little bit of tension, pushing against. Because what we're going to do is we're going to fuse. We're not going to use solder. I prefer fusing because, number one, I don't have to use solder. Number two, it creates a stronger bond, and I don't have to worry about pitting. And if I ever have to solder this to another ring, I don't have to worry about it popping apart. So we're going to go ahead, dunk it in our alcohol and boric acid. My day's going great, man. You know, living the dream. Living the dream. Thank you. I'm glad you find this fascinating. By the way, guys, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I love talking about what I do. And I love teaching about it even more. Alright, here we go. So we got to heat this up till it gets red hot, which is the gold's melting point. Whoa, this gold's melting point is very low. And then it just melts together. There, just like that. Have a good one, Dave. Thanks for joining, man. Good luck on your masks. I do not 3D print molds. Nope. We do a lot of custom fabrication here. But yeah, no 3D printing yet. One day. One day we will 3D print. Just got to be able to afford it. Because in jewelry, you got to have like the really, really nice 3D printer so that... Oh, we're just gluing the pearl on that? Okay. You gotta have a really nice one because the tolerances have to be so low. Because if you round out, said shank is okay for now. Alright. They want me to round that out. Because if say like you print it and you need a prong to be like 1 millimeter, but then it prints like 1.2 millimeters. That's a big difference when you have 50 prongs taking up all that extra space, and that's a lot of extra metal also that's just that's being wasted because you're gonna have to cut it all away, you know? So the printer that we gotta get is like, I think minimum is around $8,000, right? Isn't that what I said? Yeah, it's about $8,000, I think. It's somewhere 8 to 10 grand if we wanna be doing this professionally, which is what we want to be doing. So we gotta save up a little bit more. There we go. It's nice and round. It's weird. It's weird because you can see how it's thin right here? So it makes it look not very round. But it's thick over here. It must have been sized at some point. Paleontologists you watch on Twitch use a 3D printer to make dino skeletons and put them together and assembles and paints them. That's really cool. I think that's awesome. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Like, that's a great thing to use a 3D printer for. Have I ever cut pad paracha? Yes, I have. It is gorgeous. I actually have a piece of pad paracha that is going to make a really good triangle. Woo! Don't know what's going on here. So look, this wedding set's beautiful, except for this part. Look how thin this is. Oh no. They want me to pull it apart. I gotta clean it. I gotta clean it. And I'll pull the other one out of the cleaner. Never mind, don't have one in the cleaner. Ha ha! Nice and knowledgeable. Looks like the meme Chad. Oh. Alright, so let's grab the ring that we sized. So this is what it looks like when you fuse it. We got to be at a 5.5. Just got to make sure it's nice and round. What's up, Mike? How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining. Hope all is well. So now we're just doing some repairs, some jewelry repairs. Yar wants to print a life-size raptor skeleton when we were able to get a 3D printer and display it. Right as people come in the front door. Just put it in your yard. Why not just put it in your yard? Just do it. Did you imagine that? I actually have a hardware store that they have a garden area, but they love dinosaurs. So they have all these dinosaur sculptures that are big. Like they have a long neck that like is as tall as a house for sale. I don't know where they got these things. But you can go and buy a lawn ornament that is a giant dinosaur. And it's amazing. You want the T-Rex in the yard? That'd be awesome. I don't think Sandy would ever let me do that. No, actually, I could talk her into it. Just your friendly gardener T-Rex. Yeah, you gotta put stuff in its tiny hands. Alright, so now we gotta polish the inside. Make it nice and shiny. Yeah, a little watering can. How adorable would that be? I'm gonna put a glove on for this because I don't like getting my hands all full of polish. what's up, Rich? You want a huge 3D printed taco in your front yard? That would be delicious. And then invite like taco trucks, like street trucks, you know, to come and hang out by your yard. And say, hey, this is great advertising for you. And then you can always go outside and get street tacos whenever you want. It'll be perfect. What's up, Bad Direction? Now you want a raptor with animatronics in your yard so it tracks people's movement. That'd be kind of crazy. All right, what's next? Solder the brake. Oh, right here. See the brake? That little gold thing broke off. That's fine, we can fix that. Right there. So we're gonna go ahead and just bend it. We're just gonna bend it, bend it, bend it, bend it into place. Just like that. And we're gonna put some solder on there. Waiting for the post office to open. You ordered something high tech. Ooh. What's up, Moo? Thanks for joining, dude. How are you doing? What did you order? That direction. Alright, we need some yellow solder, and we're going to use hard solder here. Sebastian's doing well. We're still waiting for him to sleep through the night, and he's still learning how to sleep outside of a swaddle. So it's been a little bit of a struggle, but I mean, it's like anything new, you eventually get used to it, right? There we go. We're good. Oh, we get to do another head and set, guys. Another head and set. Yeah, like he's healthy. We think he might be having an allergic reaction to what do you call it? Detergent we're using. Sandy has really sensitive skin, and unfortunately I think he may have inherited that as well. Alright, so now we're gonna replace this crown here. First thing I'm gonna do though is I am going to, oh perfect, that fits nice. I'm gonna throw this in the cleaner. I'm gonna grab the other stuff out of the cleaner. Your mom used a different detergent for your skin too. Do we use Baby Magic brand, baby lotion or soap? No. I don't think so. Vacuum carpet cleaner combo, so you can wash your car's interior. Maybe the house too. Yeah, we actually have one of those. Okay, let me see what I got to do to this real quick. Hold on. I know we're separating. It just says separate wedding band.
Oh,
What? Hmm?
that's weird. So just take this side off. Just cut here.
Okay.
Then it's weird. It's like green on green.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Just that off.
Is that just a big chunk of solder?
I think it's one of those wraps that they made, and it's kind of weird how it kind of weaves in and out.
Oh, yeah, that is odd.
Yeah.
The little one turned out to be having a reaction of baby magic when she was a baby. Oh, wow. Alright, so we got to take off this outer band here. We're taking off this outer band. So, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to cut this. We're going to cut this like weird little thing right there is what we're going to do. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to finish unsoldering it.
Just that one.
Just what?
Just that one.
Yeah, I was going to unsolder it. There's just a little bit of solder here. Just cut it? That's going to take forever. I hate using that thing.
We don't know what all that volume is.
I guess, that makes sense. Alright, we're going to see if we can do this. So because this little piece here is put on the bottom, we don't know how much of that's solder and how much isn't. But we don't want that to just like fall apart on us. You're picking up 25 liters of phosphoric acid? Man, why? Like, what do you even need that for? So we're taking that off of this piece, and I'm sending that back to work, and then I'm just going to clean this one up here. How are you doing tonight, man? Hot. Hot, 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 hot. What's up, Lady Joy? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Always a pleasure. Lady Joy, did you see the Thor hammer that we made? Why am I not wearing heat-resistant gloves? Because gloves get in the way. I need to be able to have my dexterity. Anyway, I've got calluses, so it typically doesn't hurt too much. If it does, I just set it down. It's just heating up from friction, really. What's up, Winter? It's been a while, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I just have to give it a second to cool off. Alright, again, I'm going to put a glove on because I don't want to get rouge all over. What this is doing is just giving the inside a nice high polish. There we go. Been busy. Oh man. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing to be busy? I hope so. One eye open and you're half asleep, but you saw streaming and you couldn't fall back asleep. Aw, Lady Joy, I'm glad I can keep you up all night. If you know what I mean. Look at these eyebrows. More time to hone your skill. Garden's been a thing to try and manage. Oh man. I have tried gardening, and I tell you what, I am too lazy for it. But see, I tried to garden 1 year, and it just did not work out. Alright, so let's go ahead and thank you, Lady Joy. Garden's making more than we can eat, so we have to pickle and can a lot. Oh, Demon knows all about pickling and canning. Well, I don't know about canning, but pickling. I was saying I've never actually had a like a homemade pickle. ever in my life. I've only had the canned stuff, or the stuff you buy at the grocery store. You're scared to use it on your car. Rust might be the only thing holding it together. Oh, Pat. Poor bad direction. Zucchini bread is really nice. I love zucchini bread. Banana bread, zucchini bread, pumpkin bread, apple bread. I just love bread. I wish I could be Paul Hollywood. Oh, nope. Alright, this goes here. This goes here. Alright, let me grab this out of the cleaner and we'll do a head and set here, alright? You have a bunch of yards, Dad. You knew they'd go bad if you didn't. Oh, all your cucumbers? Demon, if you guys want, I'll pay for shipping if you want to send me a thing of pickles. I'd love to try it. Your cherry tomatoes keep splitting because of the water. I have a cherry tree in my yard. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take out this crown. We're going to remove this crown and we're going to put a new one in. Alright? So just like last time, we're going to go like this, go like this. Set that beast on fire. Then we're going to pull this crown. So the way you pull a crown is you heat from the bottom and you put some pressure on here. I like to go this way because my torch can be underneath here. So when I'm pulling, I'm not pulling this whole thing with. My torch is kind of keeping it from pulling the ring. Then we're going to melt it, make sure it's gold, not platinum. Sweet. You went to the dentist yesterday. First root canal's infected. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Alright, they want this set as low as possible. So this is called a Tiffany setting because it's got like a pinch shank right there. You see the right there and there. The crown goes in between there. So it's called the Tiffany setting. Your pickles are okay, but there's a local pickle maker who does all homemade pickles that are amazing. What? I want to try your pickles. What makes their pickles better than yours? Do you guys like add spices and stuff? Alright, I gotta go a little more. Like, how can you make a pickle better? Because I guess I don't even know how to pickle anything. Isn't it just like vinegar? Like, what makes one pickling better than another pickling? Turn your cucumbers into relish. Oh. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go like this. Oh no, bad direction. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. They're like better than yard. I actually really like that song. It's the spice combo you use. Oh. The longer the pickling, the more intense the flavor, in your opinion. Interesting. Alright, we need some easy solder here. Y'all do lacto pickling or vinegar pickling? What's the difference at that? What is lacto? Is that like, I just toss it in some milk? Let the milk do the job. What is lacto pickling? Guys, I'm new to this whole pickling world. I do like kimchi, yes. Lacto means you let it do its own fermentation. Oh. Wait, can I get drunk on these pickles? So that's what a pickle party is. Alright, so now we're going to solder the crown in, guys. I'm using easy solder because it's got a low melting point. If we ever have to remove the crown, or if someone else ever has to remove the crown, we don't want them to have to struggle to get it out. There we go. Awesome, Demon. I look forward to it. Thank you. It's vinegar and such actually helps your digestion system and boosts your immune system, especially if you add garlic and dill. What's up, Control? I'm doing well. Dude, I love garlic and dill. Actually, Sandy and I will do, like, we'll get garlic bread and then we'll add extra garlic. Because we just love garlic so much. It's so good. Alright, hold on, I gotta steam. your parents banned you from opening kimchi in your house. So my my stepmom is Korean, so I kind of, for a little bit of my life, I grew up with some kimchi and loved it. Oh, so good. All right, so that's our head and set. What are we doing here? Solder break. Alright, so this broke. Oh, let's hope this doesn't break off. I don't think it will. So I'm going to try and straighten this out. This is actually where this camera will come into play a lot better. So with this, I gotta kind of thread it through, and I'm trying very hard not to let it break, because if it breaks, we gotta build a whole new piece, and that's not fun. Alright, so now we're going to solder that spot. Where do I buy my gems? I have a few vendors that I go through to get gemstones, and then I have vendors that I go through to get my rough gemstones as well. All right, here we go. So again, we're going to use easy solder because this is the hard part, because we got to make sure that we stop putting heat on it as soon as we see the solder flow, because otherwise we'll do what's called freezing the link, and we don't want it to freeze, because then what that means is the link then becomes solid and doesn't bend. Alright, there we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What kind of torch do I use? I don't know. What is this?
Mini Smith torch.
A mini Smith torch. Looks like this. got two red and green tubes coming out of it. Alright, so now we should be able to, this one, what are we doing with this one? What does that mean? It says app is done. Okay, well they want us to set this diamond, but I think I'm gonna have to tip it in there. Oh, it must be appraisal. They must have gotten their diamond appraised. They want us to set this back in. Okay. What's up, Tim? Yeah, I'm using oxygen and propane. I prefer natural gas and oxygen, but obviously it's a little harder to get natural gas where I'm at. Oh. Alright, we're going to have to pull some of these prongs back. Here, let's move it back out here. If you use an arc welder, it's easy to make your own rubies. That's alright, Tim. I understand, man. My kid is keeping me busy. Dude, how did they fit this in this tiny crown? Whoa, Jet Drax, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. How you doing tonight, Jet? Welcome to the rough crowd, man. There, we got it in. Now we just gotta pull the prongs over it. So it's nice and snug. So we're going to clean up these prongs, because they are terrible. You have an arc welder? How much money can I make making man-made rubies? How do you make rubies from an arc welder? I mean, it's got to be corundum anyway. Do I do jewelry repairs? That's what I'm doing right now, Jet. Yeah, I do jewelry repairs, man. Can someone type exclamation website? Yeah, man. If you're interested or would like a quote, because I can do most quotes from pictures. Not all quotes, but I can do most. You're more than welcome to jump over to my website and shoot me. Just press you can click on repairs there and go there. Or if you're more comfortable and don't want to navigate a website, you can always email me too. That's my email. Yeah. Well, we're currently, we just reset this diamond, and now we're about to clean it up. Yeah, we've been doing repairs all night long. Why, you got something you need fixed? I'm gonna put on a glove. Time to glove it up. Glove it when this happens. Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one. Thanks, Winter, for doing that. Really appreciate that. There we go. Don't put email on stream. Another streamer showed his when he showed his screen. 2 minutes later, got 10 emails from German sites. I mean, it's a business email, so it's already out there. It's not a personal email. So it's, yeah, I mean, if you Google Ryan56K, I think it's right there on like my Google like info like card that shows up. All right, so they wanted this set as low as possible. Let's just double check that, because if not, I got to redo this. New crown set as low as possible. Perfect. It's nice not having to delete 100 scam emails every day. That is true. Yes. Alright, Alright, so let's get this set. So again, let's find that 90-degree burr. Need a bit bigger than that. There we go, that's a good one. Alright, so now we're going to cut our seats. This is what the diamond... That's too small. This is what the diamond sits in. So we can pull the prongs over. I've got all these tiny ones. I need a big one. Too big. Too small. Just right. Three little bear action right there. Those aren't real diamonds. Yeah, these are all real diamonds. Yeah, man. There, see, now we cut the seat. Let me show you. See the little divot there? That's what the diamond's gonna sit in. Those little seats. Not saying they are or they aren't, but I can't tell. Yes, these are real diamonds. As is the diamond that we are about to set. This one's also a real diamond. So let's go ahead and drop that beast in there. Yeah, you can tell by the glare on the camera. What's up, Avenging Pineapple? Thanks for joining. Oh, thank you. That means a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, now you get to see the magic at work. Well, this is just repair work. This is the stuff that you find on YouTube that's really over glorified. This is the nitty gritty stuff where you see the rings explode and stuff. The stuff you see on YouTube is all like staged. And not real, I guess, like life things. I don't know how to explain it. Like a lot of the YouTube stuff is, I mean, it's really cool, and those people are very, very talented. I agree. But a lot of the videos are not. It doesn't make sense for someone that is trying to make a living to do stuff how they do it, because it's more economic to like buy something that looks that's already made like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're doing here. This is the economic way of doing stuff. I mean, we can do that. It's just like I said, it's not. When we have over 3,000 repairs coming through our repair shop, it doesn't make sense to take 4 hours on one repair when we could do something that'll easily cut it down. But I will say, I do thoroughly enjoy watching those videos because, man, some of the stuff they do, I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, that's crazy. Or, like, I've never tried that. I'd like to try that. You know, those people are incredibly talented. Repair work is magical. The industry would fall instantly without it. Yes, it would. Is there any real visual difference between natural and synthetic diamond? Not really. You cannot tell the difference by eye. And you can get synthetic diamond with inclusions in it too. So I mean, synthetic diamond is chemically the same. You know, it's carbon. So no, there's not really any difference. When you were in Amsterdam, there was a game where there were 4 trays and each one had a fake or synthetic stone. You found them all by the glare and lighting. That's interesting.
That's easy.
A lot of those are probably cubic zirconia, because the cubic zirconia will reflect more rainbow instead of white light. Here you can watch Ryan walk on his hands and knees looking for a lost stone. Yes, exactly. I've done that multiple times. Believe it or not, synthetics don't give a particular glare, more rainbow filter. They have less spectrum. Oh, interesting. Have a good night, Tom. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so cubic zirconia versus diamond, or moissanite too. Moissanite will do it too. Actually, when the light, they're double refractive. So when the light enters, it splits the beam into the spectrum of light, so you get more rainbow, whereas diamond reflects more white light instead. Alright, so now we're going to clean up these prongs a little bit here. I just like to round them out like this. When I do this, it puts a little flashing on the diamond, so that hair and stuff won't get caught. Sorry, it's at like the top of the screen there. I can't really adjust the camera anymore. That's really awesome, Akira. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to level out all the prongs, make sure that they're all nice and even, otherwise the stone will look like it's set funny. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. Right? This is rough. I haven't cleaned it up or anything yet. Now what I like to do is I like to take it over to the polishing wheel because I feel like it cleans it up very quickly and also rounds out the prongs really nicely. So let me toss on some gloves. Let me go do that real quick. You always find diamond to reflect too much rainbow, which is why you really don't like it. You really like the white reflection. Yeah. So cubic zirconia, zircon, moissanite, those all reflect a lot of rainbow. Opal. You were so sad to find out your birthstone was a diamond. You wanted to be garnet. You'd still take about any color stone over a diamond any day. There's white garnets. There are clear garnets. I think those are called. It's like gauche or something like that. I don't remember the name of them. All right, check it. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? All right, now we're gonna. Now we're gonna clean up the rest of the ring. I'm gonna toss on my gloves because I'm gonna be polishing. So this is just silicone wheel. Just getting in the hard to reach spots here. And then we'll get in there with the polishing thing. Gotta clean up the peg on the inside here. Color's what we need. Yep, polishing all the sparkles. All those high quality scratches. Alright, here we go. Do you have one of those polishing wheels or polishing like brushes that's not circular? The yeah, the stick. Thank you. Oh, I guess I got a bunch of them here. Didn't even see them. There you go. Thank you. Alright, cool. Now we have one more thing to finish cleaning up here, and it's this bracelet. And then we're done, guys. And then we're done. Don't fall. Don't fall. Last stream you learned that we can just choose our gemstones, so I am confidently choosing tourmaline and spinel as your birthstones. There you go. Yeah, man, you can just pick any birthstone you want. Ask Akira. Akira will assign a birthstone to you. Akira, you should do that. There we go. Boom. Bracelet done. Look at that. Done. Birthstones are all over the place, so you don't put a lot of stock in the official... Yeah. Oh, God. I just punched myself in the face trying to take the glove off. Oh my gosh. There is meaning and symbolism to them, 100%. I agree. Alright guys, well, I think we are going to call it a night right there. We got a lot done tonight, actually. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I hope you all learned a little something. If you did enjoy yourself, consider pressing that follow button. I'm going to do a little plug here. If you do have any questions, feel free to check out my website. I also sell finished pieces. I'm also a gem cutter. If you have questions about a repair or you want to get something made, let me know. Hit me up there. You can also join our Discord. We have lots and lots of friendly people in there. They all share their artwork and stuff like that. And if you just want to join and hang out, you're more than welcome to. Would love to have you. And yeah, other than that, guys, should we find someone to raid? Let's do it. Let's go find someone to raid. Alright, raid channel. Let's go to... Let's go raid the guitar guy. This guy's in Australia. He makes guitars. He also gives away guitars, so he's a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope, again, if you guys enjoyed yourselves, consider pressing that follow button. And thank you so much for your support tonight. Really appreciate it. I don't think I'll be back till next week. Next week we might be, maybe this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I have to finish cutting that aquamarine that fell off again. So we might be gem cutting a little bit. All right, guys. Yeah, Cute Jeweler is 3D printing stuff now. She doesn't really do jewelry design much anymore. She designs these charms for charm bracelets and stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank you so much again for the support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, other than that, be peaceful to one another. And try to use less plastic. Save the earth. Alright? I'll catch you guys later. And yeah. Okay, bye!